Hey everybody, so you're the new kid in town? That's exciting. A little scary maybe, but mostly exciting. I bet you're thinking, okay, new adventure, new me. But what about new friends? Making friends in a new city can feel like trying to find a decent bagel in, like, a city that only sells those weird square donuts. You know the ones? Don't get me started. Anyway, it doesn't have to be that hard. There are actually a ton of fun, easy ways to meet people who get you. And you know what that means? Yep, dance party. First things first, channel your inner sunshine. Okay, maybe not all the sunshine, we don't want you spontaneously combusting from the sheer power of your own personality. But seriously, a genuine smile and some good old-fashioned eye contact can work wonders. Think of it like this. You're sending out a signal flare that says, "Hey, I'm friendly and approachable, come say hi." And while you're at it, check that body language. We're going for open and inviting, not "I'm secretly a supervillain plotting world domination." Unless you actually are, in which case, can I get an interview? Just kidding, or am I? Alright, so you're being all approachable and whatnot, but where do you actually meet these mythical creatures called new friends? Well, my friend, the world is your oyster, or at least your new city is. Join a local club, sign up for that pottery class you've been eyeing. Who knows, you might have a secret talent for molding clay, or volunteer for a cause you care about. And guess what? There's an app for that. Okay, maybe not for pottery specifically, but there are tons of apps like Meetup and Eventbrite that are practically bursting at the seams with cool events and activities. Just type in your interests and boom, instant friend-finding magic. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, you're telling me I can find friends just by swiping on my phone? Isn't that like how we order pizza now? And to that I say you're not wrong, but hear me out. Apps like Bumble BFF and Friender are specifically designed to connect people looking for platonic connections. Think of it like online dating, but for friends. And hey, even if you don't find your new bestie right away, it's a great way to dip your toe into the social pool and maybe even discover some hidden gems in your city. Who knows, you might even find a new favorite pizza place in the process. Chapter 4. Be a regular. Become the mayor of your neighborhood. Remember how Norm always walked into Cheers and everyone knew his name? That could be you. Okay, maybe not exactly like Norm, unless you have a thing for beer and comfy bar stools, but you get the idea. Make it a point to frequent your local coffee shop, park, or that cute little bookstore on the corner. Become a familiar face, strike up conversations with the barista, the dog walkers, the bookworms. You never know who you might connect with. And hey, if you happen to stumble upon a place with amazing pastries, let me know, because I'm always down for a good pastry. Chapter 5. Don't be shy, make the first move. Channel your inner Beyoncé. Alright, this one might feel a little scary at first, but trust me, it's worth it. See someone cool at that new coffee shop? Invite them to join you for a cup. Hit it off with a coworker? Suggest grabbing lunch or checking out that new art exhibit downtown. Remember, the worst that can happen is they say no, and even then, at least you put yourself out there. And who knows, you might just make someone's day by extending the invite, plus you'll feel like a total rock star for being so bold. Go on, channel your inner Beyoncé. Chapter 6. Sweat it out. Find your fitness buddies. Listen, I get it, exercise isn't everyone's cup of tea, but hear me out. Joining a local sports league, yoga class, or even just hitting the gym can be a fantastic way to meet like-minded, and hopefully equally sweaty, individuals. There's something about endorphins and shared goals that just naturally brings people together. Plus, it's a great excuse to get out of the house and do something good for your body and your social life. And hey, if you happen to find a yoga class that serves pizza afterwards, let me know, because that sounds like my kind of zen. Remember that thing you love to do? That thing that makes your heart sing and your soul dance? Yeah, that thing. Find other people who love it too. Join a book club, a hiking group, a knitting circle, a synchronized swimming team. Okay, maybe not that last one. Unless that's your jam. Seriously, whatever floats your boat, there are bound to be other people who are just as passionate about it as you are. And when you find those people, magic happens. Friendship magic. Plus, you might even learn a thing or two from your fellow enthusiasts. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Ellen, networking? That sounds about as fun as a root canal, but hold on a second. Networking doesn't have to be all stuffy suits and awkward small talk. Think of it more like expanding your social circle within your chosen field. Attend industry events, strike up conversations with colleagues, maybe even suggest grabbing coffee or drinks after work. You never know, that person you awkwardly chatted with at the water cooler might just become your new go-to karaoke partner. Now that's what I call a win-win. Okay, this one's important. Building meaningful connections takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't find your ride-or-die BFF within the first week of moving. Just remember to be yourself, be open to new experiences, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Think of it like planting a garden. You wouldn't expect a sunflower to bloom overnight, right? It takes time, care, and a little bit of sunshine. The same goes for friendships. Just keep watering those seeds of connection, and before you know it, you'll have a beautiful garden of friends. Remember that second cousin twice removed who lives in your new city? No? Well, maybe you have a friend of a friend or a former colleague, or that barista from your old coffee shop who moved a while back? Reach out. Even a familiar face from your past can make a world of difference when you're feeling lost and lonely in a new place. Plus, it's a great excuse to catch up and reminisce about the good old days. And who knows, maybe they'll introduce you to their awesome group of friends, and bam! You're in. And there you have it. Building a social life in a new city might seem daunting, but trust me, it's totally doable. Just remember to be open, be yourself, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Think of it like this. Every person you meet is a potential friend in disguise. So go on, get out there, strike up some conversations, and watch your social circle bloom. And if all else fails, just remember, you can always hang out with me. We'll put on our comfiest pajamas, order pizza, and have a dance party for one, or two.